right, hello everybody, welcome. This week we're racing the Praga R1 at old 1966 Monza, the short junior track. This is a short track, so we're gonna have a lot of fast lap times today. This car is a really unique car. It has a pretty good amount of downforce, but if you're a little bit too throttle happy, it can spin on exits. Tonight we have six racers, excuse me, and currently we're just, during the practice, we take this time to figure out any technical difficulties, getting the simulators completely set up and tuned to everyone's individual preferences. All right, we got Stephanie back in the server. Let's go on board with Jonas for a lap. See what his strategy here. So this turn, I was having trouble when I did it. You got to figure out your right braking point. Good connection there. And onto the back straight, nice and smooth. Good, carrying a lot of speed through here, moving to the outside. Got off the throttle a little bit there. You can see at the bottom of your screen, you can see the driver's inputs, how much they're on the gas, how much they're on the brake, what gear they're in, how fast they're going. You can see all that data at the bottom of your screen. Peter just moved up into second place right now. This is still practice, but as far as times go right now, Victor has the best time, 49.91 rather. Peter at a 50, and then the rest of the crowd filling in 50, 51 times. So we have some pretty skilled drivers tonight. I only did 1 or 2 laps and I was at 57 seconds. So clearly these drivers understand this car. They're very quickly getting comfortable with it, and they're setting some great lap times. Exit speed is really the name of the game today, folks. You have to get onto these straights as fast as you can so that you can then maintain that speed for that whole long straight. Getting through this section is important, but this turn right here, see, just a little bit too wide on that exit, that can make the difference between winning and losing with this long straight we have here. You can see the drivers coming around this back bend here. As we wrap up our first round of practice, the cars come zooming down the back straight. All right, getting ready for qualifying now. Everyone is going to be trying to set their best lap time. That way, they can start the race in the best position possible. Let's use our drone cam and follow them around the track. There they go. Currently, they're all on the back straight, making their way towards us right now. We're going to try to follow them around for one lap. And here they come. You can see as they go into turn 1. Through these little woods here. Let's start to get a onboard look at some of these cars. Apologies, folks, for some technical difficulties here. Excuse us, folks, we'll be right back. And we are back. Apologies for that, folks. Everything has been fixed and resolved. Peter setting the new best lap time in the session, 49.8. Impressive. Let's go on board with him for a lap. Rebo Saints, we see you in the comments. Thank you for your support. We're so glad that you're looking forward to, you're hoping for us to be successful. We are thankful for your support and we hope to see you here again soon. We are so appreciative of everyone in the Sim1 community. Sim1 represents a community of one. You know, we have all different cars, we have all different types of racing, but at the end of the day, it's a community of one. And so we really appreciate you for support. And yes, you bring up a great point. We will be doing a watch party for the Miami GP of F1. So definitely put it on your calendars. Make sure you are here. SIM1Racing is the best place to watch F1 races. The Miami Grand Prix coming up soon in May. You can see the brakes are glowing on those as everybody enters that turn. Taking a live look out on the race floor as we look at all the racers. And now back to the action. Look at the detail in the models there with the struts, the wheel struts. These cars are similar to open wheel cars. They just have a little bit more of that body and a little more aerodynamic construction than a regular open wheel car. So this is going to be an interesting race tonight because we don't have Jordan, our SIM1 race team, two-time monthly SIM1 championship winner as well. He's not here tonight. So tonight is anyone's game as far as victory. Although I do have a feeling that qualifying is going to be very important because once this race starts, people are just going to continue. I feel like the field is going to spread out pretty rapidly, and so overtakes, we may not see a lot of overtakes tonight. Tonight might be a time attack race where the person with the best consistent lap times wins. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's only a minute left in qualifying. Our current starting order is going to be Peter, Jonas, Victor, Ursay, Stephanie, and Alonso. There's a few moments left. There's only 1 minute left. This last lap that they get in could help them get one more place. It could be the difference between first or second right now. Jonas only about 1/10 of a second behind Peter, and Victor about 1/10 behind Jonas. All right, we have our qualifying order, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they're glad the qualifying's over, I guess. All right, here we go. Up next is the race. In just a moment, we will be going to the grid. There'll be a countdown, and the race will be underway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Here we go. And the lights are out and we are away. The drivers are rushing off. Victor takes a quick lead. Peter drops down to second. Peter's back in first. As we go into the back straight, Peter with the lead, Victor right behind him, but Jonas is trying to put the pressure on Victor. Jonas with the pressure on Victor here, but Peter with a commanding lead already this early in the race. Victor drops down as Jonas overtakes. We're seeing some good action right there in that middle part, like I had a feeling. Victor with Ursay right on his tail. As we come back onto the main straight, our order is similar to qualifying. Victor has moved up. Victor going for the pass here. Victor past Jonas for second place. But Jonas isn't going to let him have it that easily. He's still right on his tail. He might. Ooh. Do we have some contact? No. It's clean. It's clean. Jonas edging ahead. Oh, he broke later than Victor, and he's got the pass. Impressive work by Jonas. A good exit on that turn right before the back straight, and perfect late braking. But Victor's not going to let him have it this easy. We're having some good racing right here, folks. Victor takes the lead again. Jonas still right behind him. Jonas hunting him down. A little bit of a bump there. But keep an eye out. Orsay. Oh, Orsay off track. A little bit too much exit speed. Can he get it back? He got it back under control. But here comes Jonas. Can he get the lead again here? Can he get second again? Jonas edging out again with that late braking there. Victor going into that turn a lot wider. If you pay attention here, you'll notice that Jonas goes a lot tighter on that turn. He's taking the inside line, whereas Victor's staying wide, and so Jonas keeps braking and getting on the inside. But here's where Victor on this turn, his exit though, his exit's always better. He keeps getting ahead. But Jonas has a good line. It seems like he might have the better line. Because now he starts to pull away a little bit. Victor's not quite as close on this back straight as he was last time. And here they come down the straight. This is some great wheel-to-wheel racing, ladies and gentlemen. We have about 15 minutes left in this 20-minute race. So far, very clean, no collisions, just good old-fashioned racing on a good old-fashioned track. Victor going wide again, trying to cut it in. Can he get it tight enough? Oh, not quite. Not quite enough to close the gap. Oh, Jonas in the dirt. Victor a little bit loose. They both pull it together and zoom on to the back straight. One of the biggest advantages of driving at Sim 1 on our simulators is the motion. If you pay attention, you can see all of them. Their chairs are moving. They can feel the G-forces. They can feel, as soon as that car loses grip, there's motors in the seat that vibrate. And so those little things that the sim rigs offer you, they can make such a difference. They allow you to correct so quickly. We cross the line. We got Peter still in first, Jonas and Victor still battling it out. Peter still with a commanding lead. If you look at the gap between Jonas and Victor, and then the gap between Peter and Jonas, Peter has forgotten them all, and he is just on a Sunday drive, just taking his time. Meanwhile, Jonas and Victor still locked in a battle here. Victor trying to leave Jonas in the dust. Can he do it? Going into this turn, he gets ahead. Oh, Jonas again in the dirt. Here they come, here they come. Side by side. Jonas and Victor side by side into the back turn. Jonas with the lead, pulling out. Jonas onto the back straight ahead of Victor. They are going back and forth. This is going to come down to who's going to make a mistake. Victor utilizing that slipstream on the back straight to keep gaining the lead, while Jonas's car has to cut through the air. Victor's car is able to tuck into the pocket of slipstream, it's called, the pocket of air that's not as chaotic, right behind Jonas. But then on the back straight, Jonas keeps doing the exact same thing, getting just a little bit enough speed that he can enter this turn. Let's see. Can he hold on to Victor's tail? Can he hold on? Can he hold on? He's just staying right in that slipstream. You can see, folks, when he stays right behind him, he's able to get closer because he doesn't have to cut through as much air. Oh, a little physical there. He definitely let him know that he was there. Giving Victor the bump, just like in NASCAR. SIM1Racing is located in Paramus, New Jersey, 145 Route 4. Our phone number is 201-988-1329. You can visit our website, SIM1Racing, for all the information. If you want to stay up to date with everything happening here, follow us on Instagram, at SIM1Racing. Now back to the action. Peter still with a strong, commanding lead. Victor and Jonas still going back and forth. Orsay, Stephanie, Alonso bringing up the back of the field. Peter currently with a lap time of 50 seconds. Victor with a lap time 49. Jonas 49. Orsay 50. Very interesting. Victor and Jonas actually have faster lap times than Peter. They may be closing the gap. There's only 9 minutes left in this race. They may be able to close this gap. As Peter gets into that, he may be starting to feel some fatigue. We'll see if he can hold on to this lead. If he can stay focused just a little bit longer, this win will be his. Let's take a look at the back of the field. We have Alonso bringing up the rear here on the back straight. We have Stephanie coming around the turn in the orange car. Currently her last lap time was 51 seconds. We have Orsay in fourth. Oh, Jonas just passed Victor again, and Victor just passed Jonas. They are still going back and forth. Neither of them willing to give up. Victor closing the door on Jonas. He said, not today. But he actually just gave him the slipstream. Let's see who's first into that turn. Jonas is first into the turn again. That's the trade-off when you block your opponent, especially with these cars and with this track, with these long straights. Blocking, it almost, on one hand, it prevents them from passing you, but it actually gives them that slipstream that makes it easier for them to pass you. So blocking, it's not as effective as it is on a lot of tracks. Oh, Victor, too much speed in the turn. He spins out. Victor. Still in third. Can he hold on to it? Orsay coming up fast. Orsay into fourth. Victor. Orsay into third. Victor down to fourth. That was unexpected. Victor with just a little bit too much speed into that turn. Victor trying to recover. 3 minutes left in the race. Can he catch Orsay to get back to that third place podium position? Meanwhile, Jonas, with his eyes set on Peter. That is still a big gap, but 3 minutes might be enough time. Jonas is lapping about 1 second faster than Peter. Is this where Jonas gets his first SIM1Racing win? It might be, folks. After the race, we'll have a chat with some of these drivers. We'll have to ask Victor what went wrong on that turn. Jonas trying a new line into that turn, trying to see if he can gain any time here. He might have gained some right there. He seems a little bit closer than he was before. Jonas closing the gap on Peter. He is right on his tail right now. Jonas is not willing to let this race slip. However, it's just a little bit too late. This is the final lap. Can Jonas catch Peter? And the checkered flag. An amazing finish. Let's go out to the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go take a look. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go talk to some of the drivers.
I was trying to work with you to catch up to him. That's why.
But then when we kept battling, I was like, fuck, we're not gonna catch him.
I think I was like, after turn 7, I'm like, okay, Vic's been consistently catching up to me. I'm gonna let him through. And then you just started closing up to him.
Yeah.
But then I started closing up to you, and you started slowing down for some
It's
reason.
because I saw your lap time. We're in a 49.6.
Yeah.
And I was running 49.9s, and I was like, all right, I'll let him go. Then I'm gonna push him.
But he's also got the slipstream.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's-
He had slipstream every lap.
That you guys kept you guys like catching up to.
But that's what was trying to. That's what was helping us catch up to you.
Yes,
So
that was really cool. That was amazing. Jonas,
It
amazing.
was crazy race.
Amazing.
Probably the
Amazing.
best race I've ever
That
had.
was so close. I was like, no, Jonas, I was hoping you were going to get the win. What did you think of the track?
Track is fun.
Yeah.
It's so hectic, so fast. It's, believe it or not, it's pretty technical.
It is.
Turn 1 and that little chicane, whatever, turn 2, 3, it's technical because you got to make sure that you keep the car centered
Yes.
after turn 1, and then that left
go
hander,
right.
you got to make sure you don't shift too much weight so then you can turn right.
Yes.
So you want to move the weight of the car a little bit to the right when you're turning left, but not so much that when you turn right, then now you have to work the weight all the way back and
Exactly.
wait for the tires to respond.
And
But
that
it was-
slipstream on those straights is
Dude,
amazing,
yeah,
right?
I try to push Vic because the closer I get my car up to him, the faster he can go.
You guys are doing NASCAR.
Dude, it was so fun. It
Amazing.
was crazy.
Awesome. Great job, Jonas. Great performance. Peter, amazing. Congratulations. Congratulations on the win. Victor, great job. Come in. No, you're in here. You're in here. Victor, great job. That was fascinating to see you and him going back and forth because I only did a few laps on this track by myself. I didn't even realize there was so much slipstream effect on this track. Like it was like almost like NASCAR going on.
Yeah, when I pulled away a little bit, but watching in my mirror, them two work together, and they were slipstreaming each other, and it helped them like pull up to me, and then it came down to like.
Yeah, literally like the inches of the finish.
Yeah.
Victor, you were doing great, and then there was that one turn. Was it just it got loose? What happened there?
No, so I forgot to shift back down to third there on the last turn.
Yeah, the last turn. Yep.
Because I was so focused, I'm staying behind Jonas.
Yeah.
And then I felt the car was a little too slow. Then I looked down, I was still in 4th gear. And I was like, oh, let me shift back down. And then when I shift back down, it spun out.
Wow.
Yeah. And then that was it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was
That was a
like,
great race, though.
right when we were catching him too, I
Yeah,
was like, we're
yeah.
lasting almost like a second flat.
That was smart of you guys.
Yeah.
Instead of fighting and just working.
Because in the beginning, I was like, wait, so we keep fighting and he's pushing away. And then once he let me go and I started like being consistent, but he was still behind me. And I was like, okay, we're slowly catching it. It was like 1.8, 1.6, 1.3. And then, yeah, I let him go because he was actually a little faster than me. I don't know if it was a slipstream, but he was faster than me. I was like, all right, you go. And then I was like behind you. Yeah.
Awesome.
Fun race, fun track.
It was really fun. I started sweating at the end. The back marker didn't help, but it made it more exciting.
Yeah.
I saw that on the map. I was like, oh, they're catching a back marker, but I'm too far behind.
And he hits the wall right in front of me. I was going,
Oh, God. Oh, that sucks. But at least you finished first.
Yeah. It made it exciting.
Yeah. That's awesome. And then your first time here, right, Peter?
Yes.
Amazing. This guy just walked in. He just walked in and he's like, all right, let me show you guys what's this
You know
boss.
what I told him, too? I was like, yeah, you're going to kick my ass. He was like, nah, bro. And it's been a long time. I was like, yeah, okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Amazing.
I was like, I know
Awesome.
Peter. He's going to be fast.
Yeah. How did the simulator, how did you like being on the simulator? How did it feel?
Adjustability is really good for the steering, pedals. Like I found the sweet spot, and the feedback from the motion is really dialed.
Yeah.
Really dialed.
I noticed a lot of people would get just a little loose and catch it. And I feel like that's because of the sim, you feel it. Instead of having to wait to see it, you feel it and you're able to catch it a lot quicker.
In practice, I was practicing just drifting and stuff, just to hold it out of control.
Yeah.
But smooth racing.
Yeah, amazing. All right, guys, we're gonna go to the podium and get everyone their photo. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Yes. Great job,
I
Victor.
was like, damn, awesome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna get our podium picture set up. We're gonna announce our winners, get our grand finale photo. We're just gonna adjust this camera real quick.
No, Beckenbauer and
Check.
Okay.
So that just finished last week, and now I was like, right now.
Come. No, not bad. 25 minutes. That's great. No, I'm glad you made it, man. Congratulations. Get to join our great. Thank you. Hi. Yeah. It's pretty competitive. Top guys, right? Top. All right. Just fine. Yeah. I'm sneezing a lot. My whole car is green. I'm like, your wiper's like, woo. Get back. So I need a car wash. Good detailing company. I don't know. I should start. Oh man. How come?
Check.
How come you came late? I think you're gonna join us.
yeah, you should.
I think it would have fun. It's fun.
Trust me, I wanted to.
Oh really?
All week, I just
So I know you have to announce it for marketing purposes, but I really loved it being a surprise.
Oh
Because
man.
we were all working the racing.
Really?
Yeah.
You could say it's a surprise, but there's gonna be a race
Yeah.
Okay.
instead of just not saying anything.
Okay.
You know?
Here's the thing. Our lap times change mid-race.
I noticed that. You guys are so close. You and Victor especially
Taking
too.
like a half second.
All the time. It's insane. It's insane.
Conservative until I saw his time. So I was like, oh my God, I got this.
You can make it
59. What?
6.
I passed him like 2 laps there. I passed this lap. And then I was like, all right, now he's staying behind me. Yeah. We got to build up. And they started getting closer. And then then I was
Seeing
like,
how
I'm getting
close.
to him. So I was like, I don't know what's happening. He's gonna throw my.
I didn't even know you were there on the start. I thought third was second.
I don't know, I just saw everyone else up there. I was like, all right.
I was starting to close and I see a
start
fender. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell? I already lost the lead.
Oh,
You had the
man.
better watch.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
if I knew that, I wouldn't have worked so hard in qualifying.
Yeah.
I would have been chilling with like, third place.
Yeah.
Who got the inside?
No, I got the inside. I saw him.
Third place was the waiting.
No,
Yeah.
I started first.
Yeah, but you started first on all the way.
You want to qualify third.
Hey guys, trying to cut short. I'm just gonna quickly announce and we can chat more about it, all right? So let's get Stephanie up here. Stephanie, congratulations! Woo! Fifth place, Stephanie! Then we got Mr. Victor, fourth place, congratulations! Then we got Person! Hey, congratulations! Third. And we got Jonas! Jonas, yeah! Woo! And then, the first time visiting here at SIM1Racing, we have Peter. Peter, welcome, first place, congratulations. Good job, good job. Get you some stuff up here. This is for you, you get to hold this. Nice, there you go. Yeah. We need it for
You be in front. Be over here.
All right, very good. All right, all pictures. And then we'd love to do a group picture if that's okay. We come all to the middle, guys, so stand behind the winners. A much smaller group this time. Michael, join us. You came last minute.
Michael.
You deserve to be here. All right, that's yeah, come on in. Yeah, sure.
Good. That's good. Awesome. Everyone say cheese.
Yeah, you're pretty tall.
Everyone say SIM1Racing.
SIM1Racing!
One more photo quick. Awesome.
All right, good job, you guys. Congratulations. Yeah.
You guys for watching the stream. And next
How's it
Thursday.
feel standing up there? You're up there? Whoa.
Take a picture.
Yeah, you did. Go ahead.
This is never good.